I think one of my favorite parts about being a doctor, there are lots of occupations where you help people, but to take a scenario with a patient who was in a great state of health previously, performing at the top of their game, and now presents to you broken literally and emotionally as well, and sort of guide their medical management and rehabilitation process back to that previous state of health is a great reward for myself and for the patient as well. I grew up in a large family. The brother right behind me had cerebral palsy, so I spent a lot of my youth in and out of doctor's offices. I saw what he did for my brother and wanted to grow up and do the same thing for others. Growing up playing sports, I'm used to playing on a team. Again, being the oldest of 10 kids, I'm used to working as part of a team. And I see my role as equally important as the person who takes their phone call at the call center, to the person who checks them in at the front desk, to the radiology tech, all the way back to the clinical assistant, and then even after me, the surgeon that I may send the patient on to see, the physical occupational therapist. We all serve a role, and that role is vital, and each one is just as important as another. So last year I was overseas covering an athletic event, and a 14-year-old had an allergic reaction that required some fairly urgent medical measures. Fortunately, we were there, able to stabilize him, get him transferred to a higher level of care. It was a hospital in Croatia where resources weren't necessarily what we might expect here, and I actually had to perform some life-saving measures in the hospital as well on my own. It's who knows what would happen if we weren't there, but certainly it was nice for him and to talk to his family afterwards, let him know that everything was stable and going to be fine. Was probably one of the more memorable moments in my career. I'm the oldest of 10 kids. The age range is about 10 or 11 years. We grew up in an 800 square foot house back in Indiana with technically one bedroom and one bathroom, which I think went a long way to making me more of a team player. You have to be able to work collaboratively and accept the personalities of other people whenever you are elbow to elbow with them all day long. What I love most about my role is returning athletes and everyday athletes as well in their occupations, returning them back to their previous level of function, getting them back on their game.